Good morning. Oh my goodness. I clear that throat chakra. Welcome to Clean Spirit Guidance. Now my kids are sleeping, so I'm trying to keep it down so they stay asleep so we can do this uninterrupted. But my little intro is, hi, I am an intuitive. I am also, just a spiritual baddie. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not a tarot reader. I don't claim that I utilize tarot cards, but mainly for confirmation within my channeled messages, confirmation for the dream work, and also confirmation for any of the clairsenses that I experience throughout this video. So, getting that out, you be, your own leader of discernment. Listen to your intuition, okay? I am not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. If anything, what I relay to you in this video is only going to be confirmation for what you already know, okay? So, if it clicks when you hear it, then you know it's for you, okay? Don't try to force a narrative that is not meant for you. And like I said, really hone in on your intuition and use your discernment, okay? And if you're uncertain with anything that I'm saying, it might not be for you. But also meditate on it later. Connect with your guides, okay? Do some inner work. If it applies, if it don't, let it fly, right? Okay. It's a little chaotic. The energy in general has been kind of chaotic for me the last few days. And I'm feeling like the collective, yes, it's a very R&R vibe in general, like rest and rejuvenation vibe with the holiday. But I don't know, I have this very chaotic feeling too, but it also is this in-between stage, which, speaking of my channeled messages, so first, so these are the things that I wrote down. I kept hearing, oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I drinking wasn't from the same vibe. I don't know who sings it. I've heard it though, all over the fucking place. But the part that's, oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. So there's this feeling of you love it, but you hate it. And I kept hearing the space between the wicked lies, but I just the space between. I kept hearing that, and then, oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. And so I'm getting the vibe that the collective is in this transition stage, right? And it's you're in the in-between stage between a major life change, okay? And it's given waiting room energy. You get what I'm saying? You're in a waiting room and you're just kind of waiting to be called to go into this next major shift, but you're just kind of still in between. It's you're still, but you're in between stages. And it might feel a little chaotic because I feel a part of us is let's go, I'm ready for it, I'm excited, because it's the chaotic energy is you're excited but you're also nervous, it's a mix of emotions. But I'm getting the vibe that we're very much ready for it. I know I am. I bet you are too. Also, so last night, my next thing I wrote in here is going to make sense with the dream I'm about to tell you. So last night I woke up at 2:13 a.m. from a dream that I had, and I was in a mall, and prior to that I was with my childhood best friend, okay? And we had powers, like we had psychic powers and like clair like senses, but like we had like actual powers where we could like move things. And it's just, in general, in the dream, I felt very empowered overall, very in control and determined. And I had this like protective energy going on. And when we arrived in the mall, it was like we were both fighting off things that I couldn't see, but I could feel them energetically. So the vibe I'm getting is like we were fighting off like demonic energy of some sort within the stream, my friend and I, but we were like in separate areas. But then we met back together in the mall, right? And when we met back together, we were very I don't know, like it was very like brief, like, oh, how'd it go for you? Well, yes. And then I remember seeing Archangel Michael on a card, so I knew he was there, like he was present with us. And my friend was saying that she had basically handled that side of the mall, and I handled the other side, and we met back in the mall. And then it was like I turned around, and in the center, like in between stores, you know where like kiosks normally are, well, there was like another, like a building, like a separate store, I guess, not a full building, but a separate store in the middle of the aisle. And I was in there, and it was shelves of like cards, and that's where I saw the Archangel Michael card. So I feel very chaotic talking about this right now, but it's gonna make sense, I promise. But during that, when I went to go reach and grab a card, all of a sudden I was seeing the Hunger Games, the mentors. I don't know if any of you have seen the Songbirds and Snakes movie yet, but the mentors and the way that they're dressed, I was being surrounded by them, like one by one. And I noticed, and they were all staring at me. And in that moment, I turned around, my friend was gone. And a German man walked up to me, and he said, "It's time for your next challenge." And I said, "All right, let's go." And I put the card down, and he took me across the way. And in the room that he brought me into, it was an open kitchen, empty at that. Nobody was in there, but there was a sink full of dishes piled up so high that it was like I had to climb up onto the counter, and then there was like a ladder to climb up to. That's how like full the sink was. And I didn't even think anything of it. I was just like, let's go. Like, it was a very like motivated energy, like, I got this, like, okay, let's go. Tell me what I gotta do, like, what's next? And he was like, get them done. And first thing I noticed is all the dishes at the top were very greasy, and there was pans up there. I took those greasy pans and I threw them on the ground, so then I could try to clear out all the other dishes, so then I could clean those ones in the sink after, right? In my mind, it made sense. And then during that, I was like starting to clean, and then I went to go reach over on the shelf for some soap, and it was a pink soap. And as I was doing that, I looked down, and the pan on the ground was on fire. So I went, grabbed a pot of water, climbed all the way down, threw the water on it, pans out, right? And I go all the way back up top, and then I start cleaning. I grab the pink soap, I start putting soap on everything. And then as I'm doing that, I look back down, and the pan is on fire again, and the fire's getting bigger. So I grab more water and the soap, go down there, and I put it out, completely out, smother it. And then I go back up, and I start doing it, start getting everything clean, start getting down to it. And then, all of a sudden, a pregnant Kelly Clarkson walks in with an Asian woman that I've never seen before. But she walks in, and she says, "Congratulations, you did it, you won." And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, "You did it." And I was like, you look really cute." And she was wearing like a fuzzy crop top, and her belly was out. Like, I mind you, she was very much so pregnant. And she had a name tag, and on it, it said Dominic. At first I thought I read Darnell, and then it said Dominic, and it pointed to the belly. And she was like, "Thanks, I was kind of in a rush." but I needed to get here to let you know that you did it. Congratulations. And I woke up. Now, I know that sounds very chaotic and crazy and random, right? But the things that really stood out to me was the power that I felt during that. Like, there was no fear at all, despite any chaotic encounter throughout that. There was no fear. Very much so motivated, very much determined, very much confident, like leadership. Like, if I felt like a leader in it, and I felt like Archangel Michael was leading me and guiding me throughout that whole dream. Okay? And when a pregnant Kelly Clarkson came in, you know, mind you, I was climbing up and down. It was like a mountain of dishes. So it was like highs and lows, highs and lows. And it was like, no matter what obstacle came through, I was still able to adapt and adjust, put it out, and go back to what I was doing. And when the pregnant Kelly Clarkson came in my mind, I'm like, that symbolizes a new beginning, a new reward. Like, because when I think of birth, I don't, like, obviously, like, yeah, you can think of like a physical birthing, but I also think of like a rebirth. I think of a birthing of a new accomplishment, birthing, or like a reward. Like, and she came in to congratulate me, and she told me that she rushed, like she was in a rush to get ready, to get there, to tell me. And I feel like with how chaotic and fast everything was, that sense of rush was also symbolizing like whatever is about to come in for you, that you're going to be rewarded with, it's going to come in quickly. Like, it's going to feel like it rushed in, okay? But you are more than prepared for it. You are ready to lead. Like, you are made for this role. And that was like my confirmation. So whatever it is that you're doing, like I said, I feel like you're in this in-between stage. But whatever it is that you're doing, you're about to be rewarded for it here soon, okay? And you know how to adjust and adapt with like the waves that come in. And but that is just like confirmation that you were made for this. Like, the God, divine, they believe you were made for this, okay? Now, when I woke up at 2:13, I don't know, look up that number. I didn't look up the significance of the number 2:13, but I woke up at that time. But that might be confirmation for you, or you might have been seeing that number a lot recently. But when I went to write this out in my notes, I was writing it out. I don't know what I was writing, and all of a sudden the autocorrect went on, and the name Nkrumah, Nkrumah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Nkrumah came up on my autocorrect. I have no idea why, it just did. And something told me, well, divine told me to Google it. So I Googled it, and it's a person. And when I looked that name up, or that word up, Nkrumah, now this might be a name of somebody that I'm talking to right now, or somebody you know, or, you know, this leader, this is a leader, he might be prominent to you in some way, shape, or form. But it ties in with the whole leadership vibe that I was getting, because he's actually a Pan-African organizer whose radical vision and bold leadership helped lead Ghana to independence. He was very much so big on nonviolent activism, and he was also an inspiration to Martin Luther King Jr., which he's a leader of himself. And so, like, two leaders. Just the way that like, within my dream, like, in that sense of power I felt, and knowing that 444, and knowing that, like, I was being led by Archangel Michael, but I was also being put in a leadership role to, like, just get something done in the moment. And then that name coming up when I was writing it out, I hadn't even heard of that guy before. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, you know, like I said, I wrote these down at like 2 a.m., 5:11. But the last thing I have on my channel messages was the year of the dragon. So some of you, with the Chinese zodiac, I don't know if that's right, but like, the dragon is one of them. I know that I am the goat, but like, the year of the dragon, for some reason, dragons, like dragon symbolism has been coming up, but in general, like the Chinese zodiac of the dragon kept coming up, and I found out that 2024 is the year of the dragon. And the year of the dragon, like the dragon, like zodiac in general, represents luck, wealth, and power, and that's going to be the focus of 2024, and it's gonna usher you into a leadership position. Like what? And then I have "just watch" in quotations written, and I have "Unwritten" by Natasha Bedingfield. I don't know how many times that song has came up on my shuffle on the radio over the last few days, but we all know that song. The rest is still unwritten, yeah. So whatever is coming, like you're in the in-between stage, you're in the waiting room right now, but like what is to come is unwritten, and it's gonna be like, in it, like history is going to be made, okay? And the last thing I wrote is, if we cannot help others or heal others, the very least we can do is not hurt others. And I don't know why I wrote that. I heard it in a video, like in an interview, I believe. I can't. I just know that I was told to write it. Like when I heard it, it was like, write it down. So I wrote it down. But it's very much so giving me like, what's the vibe? What is that quote? Comes great responsibility. What is it? You know what I'm talking about. It's like, with great power comes great responsibility. That's not right. It's something along those lines. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know. Either way, 1818. Okay, so those were the channeled messages that I got over the last few days. Next thing I'm going to go into is a mindfulness reading. Now, if anybody wants to look into these, Karen Casey Hazelton Meditations. Love these books. I picked them at random, but these I've been using since my treatment days. It should have been a minute, but I use these all the time, and I have a nice collection of them. And I go up to every time I do a video, I go up to the bookshelf, and whatever ones I'm, being called to, or drawn to, or told to grab, I grab. So I have 2 of them today. But this one says, for today's date, it is, we are never alone. Isolating ourselves was how we used to handle the pain and worry that plagued us. We paced the floor, cried, maybe drank too much, yelled at friends or children. But we seldom looked to other people for help, and even more seldom did we pray for the knowledge of God's will in our affairs. Being alone with our troubles was all we knew. What a difference 12-step wisdom has made. Now we know we are never alone. We have learned, in fact, that we were never alone. We just didn't know how to let our higher power help before. We have also learned how to let friends share our burdens. No situation is quite so devastating when two are shouldering the pain. I will reach out to someone today if I begin to worry. I'll remember to ask for God's help too. Which, like I said, that in between, we're in the in between right now, and there's a very chaotic energy, and there's a mix of emotions of like excitement, anxiety, you know, it's like an anticipation type vibe. But like, if you're starting to feel stressed or worrisome of what's to come, Spirit is wanting you to reach out to those you trust. Reach out to Spirit, reach out to your guides. Talk out loud, okay? Let it out, don't internalize it. Write it out, however it may be. You know, after I had that dream, I couldn't sleep for a while, and I started having intrusive thoughts this morning, and I just started talking to God, asking God to take it, asking God, okay, how should I move now? In what way should I move now to help release these thoughts? And he was like, get up and make a video. And that's why I'm here. Hello. Now, these meditations, like I said, a lot of these are like 12-step. Like over here on this channel, we welcome all religions, spiritualities, whatever beliefs that you carry. I'm not here to judge, okay? I'm just here to bring messages of confirmation for you that are within you, okay? I'm just here to confirm the very things that you are already knowing, or that you know deep within, but you know, have a little doubt. You're still kind of working on honing into your intuition. I'm here to just confirm the very things that you've already had inklings of, okay? Talk to your higher power. Whatever your higher power is. Access the God in you. But some of these mindfulness readings, they might help you or confirm anything you've been feeling or thinking. So that's why I bring them into the play. Okay, so this one is, wisdom is not a product of schooling, but the lifelong attempt to acquire it. There will be times in your recovery when you need to protect yourself from the demands or bad influences of others. To do this, you need to develop the wisdom in knowing when and how to set boundaries. You first need to become aware of what you will and will not accept from others. Pay close attention to those who make you feel uncomfortable in any way. Also, become more aware of those who make demands upon your time and energy, or who seem to be taking advantage of your giving nature. You will need to set boundaries and learn how to say no to their requests. If you choose to communicate with these people, keep your voice calm. If you feel having a conversation might escalate the situation, try to distance yourself from this person. If this is someone in your fellowship, attend different meetings for a while. If this is someone with whom you regularly interact, practice meditation techniques so you can be as calm as possible whenever you are together. And if this is someone with whom you share property or the care of children, enlist the help of a mediator or a lawyer. I will set boundaries with others so I can maintain focus and commitment to my recovery. So, some of you, like I said, you guys are going to be ushered into a leadership role. And there are a lot of people that demand energy and time from you, even when it's undeserved. You need to implement healthy boundaries, and like I said, step into that leadership role within yourself. Be the leader of your own life. Be the leader of your own discernment. Like, lead with grace. You know, be loving towards other people, but make sure you're prioritizing yourself and your health right now, because you're about to be stepping in to some great power, okay? You need to start practicing boundaries now. It's confirmation for somebody. I definitely feel it. Okay. With great power comes great responsibility. Is that it? 444. That might be it. I I don't know why I'm butchering such like known quotes right now. Okay, I'm not perfect, right? And you know, some of you might be thinking like, you might be having thoughts of like, why me? Why am I being chosen for this position, this role? Like you might be having like some doubts. And you might be a little worried about whether you could fulfill it or not. Like I said, hone into the inner God in you, hone into your higher power. There's a reason why you were being chosen to fulfill this role, okay? I'm picking up like you're very loving, empathetic like nature, but also like stern, like you're confident and you know what it is that you want, you know who you are. And I feel like the fact that you have like a good balance like of this like duality, it's what makes you a good leader, right? And with that, there's going to be people that are, you know, you might be thinking, why me? But there are also people that are thinking, why her? Why him? Why them? But it's not your job to question it. It's not their job to question it. It's your job to step into that role. 2626. Okay. I'm being drawn to this, so we're gonna take a couple letters. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a couple of these. Unpleasant. Okay. So let's see what we got. So, first or last initial, start with the letter M. It could be you, anybody you're dealing with. Letter U. First or last initial, I. We got Q. The letter V. First or last initial, K. H. Z. Zebra. Zebra might be your spirit animal right now. Check it out. G. We got a C. Another H. We got a W. First or last initial, you or somebody you're dealing with. Another G. G. Some of these I'm probably putting up backwards. We got P and another P. Okay, PP. I'm immature. Okay, so other things we got. Your sign might be a Virgo, you or somebody you're dealing with. We got a Leo, you or somebody you're dealing with. Now, Leo, Virgo cusp, July and August might be your month, or those months might be significant in some way. Oh, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 10, 10. We got 3, 3, 3 and 5, 11. That's creative energy. 10, 10's endings. Closing out cycles. I got root chakra, I am, which focuses on survival, security, stability, safety, and trust. We got throat chakra. Affirmation is I speak. Communication, expression, creativity, inspiration. Something with creativity. Y'all got something with creativity going on. The month of December, blue topaz and tanzanite are the birthstones for that month. Represents wisdom, friendship, wealth, success, strength, protection from harm, psychic sensitivity, connection to the spirit world, promotes healing, and good fortune. which is fitting because the year of the dragon coming up, wealth, leadership, power, luck. And it has something, you guys are healing your root chakra. Like, you have healed your root chakra. I feel it. I feel it. And your throat chakra is what you're going to be utilizing. So some of you are supposed to like speak truth of some sort. Your leadership role has something to do with your speaking. You're supposed to tell your story. And if it's creative, some of you might be artists of some sort, musicians of some sort. Or I'm also getting like voice actors, motivational speakers, a comedian, TED Talk. Okay, those are things. All right. Okay, so with the letters that we got, let me see. Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl. Your name could be Blake. Gossip Girl. There's a lot of gossip going around right now around you. Or you could be a talk show host. It's like Wendy Williams. That's what came to my mind. So you're the talk of the town right now, or like something with your career has something to do with like speaking, like talk show hosts, like vibes. Okay. Got questions. People are questioning. They're questioning you, questioning why you. Why you? Like I said before, they're questioning. Some of you could be named Mick. ICU. Some of you could work in the ICU. You're healers. Some of you are healers. And your role in the ICU, the way you do more than physically healing people. You are helping people with your voice. Mental health. Some of you work in ICU, and like the things you are saying to the people who arrive, you're saving lives. Okay? I don't know what. That's like a really I like want to cry right now. It's a beautiful energy. Like, ooh, 333. You are saving lives in ways that you don't even know, man. Oh, that was like a wave of. It's very like urgent, like emotionally healing people beyond the physical. Okay, but like some of your nurses, doctors, that's like what you're doing is beautiful. You're saving lives. Oh, that was like intense energy right there. Pick like some of you're chosen, but also some of you take pictures. Your creativity is your photographer. I got pick you. You're being picked. Pikachu. Something about Pokemon is significant. Pikachu, a very known character, a front character of the show. A leader, a lead of the show. Let's see. Oh, that like energy was so strong. Let's see. UV. Is that an alcohol? Some of you need to cut back on alcohol. Yeah. Whoever... UV blue. UV blue when I got miles per hour. Yeah, okay. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. You need to cut back on the alcohol. And please do not drink and drive. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Call somebody. I got ick. Like somebody's, it's icky. What that energy is icky for one. But like in the world of Uber, okay, and like we can contact anybody at any given moment. Make the choice to call a ride, okay? We don't need to be drinking and driving. Wick. Candles. I get Wiccan too. Some of you are witches. You're Wiccans. Something to do with candles, candle making, but also some of you are on WIC, Women and Children, that government program. Some of you are on WIC, but not for long. I'm getting the vibe that that's gonna be ending very soon. But those of you who are on WIC, it's like you're gonna be going from like government assistance to like assisting others in a big way. 444. Let's see. Gig. Gonna be booking gigs. Like I said earlier, some of you are comedians. I'm getting the vibe that like laughter is a part of your creativity, your throat chakra. Excuse me. It's a part of your power. You heal people through laughter. I got zig. Some of you might smoke zigzags. Yeah, some of you zip too. Some of y'all are smoking. Be careful, okay? Okay. Just be smart. I got Uggs. So it's giving December. It's giving winter season. CWK, is that something? What does it sound? The CW is not a show. It's a, what do you call that? Not a television show, but it's a network. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Source Divine. Okay, so some of you might be named Jenny. Television network. Some of you are going to be on TV or you work for TV. You might be getting on a show. Yeah, MVP, most valuable person, most valuable player. Some of you might be in sports. But I'm getting like, it's giving me like TV show vibes, like, but you are going to be a very a star player on this, and you're operating in your star player as well. Excuse me, HQ. IQ, some of you have a high IQ. Very high IQ. Which makes sense. Especially with the doctor energy that I picked up, the doctor nurse energy that I picked up earlier. very high IQ. And it's beautiful because it's like, not only do you have a high IQ, but you have a high EQ as well. And you're out here, you know, if we can't help or heal others, the very least we can do is not hurt others. And you're out here doing it all. 411. You're out here doing it all. It's beautiful. Some of you could smoke cigars. Some of you are farmers. You have chickens. Chick-fil-A. Something about Chick-fil-A. You might work for Chick-fil-A. You might like Chick-fil-A. So random. Could be named Vic. So I got Hick up here too. Hiccup. So hiccups are confirmation, but also like you might have had a few hiccups in your past. Let's see. I got VIP as well. So we had MVP and VIP. VIP access. Yeah, you guys are, this is exciting. See you in VIP. That's crazy. Let's see, anything else, Spirit? HP. Cup. It's giving cup half full. Like your cups are overflowing. I'm like 10 of cups. Some of you do something creative with cups as well. Something artistic. Like your work involves cups of some sort. Designing cups, mugs, tumblers. It's working. Whatever you're doing is working. Yeah, I got mug as well. Like I said, whatever. Some of you are artists. You can do something with cups and mugs of some sort. You might have a pug. Some of you own pugs. Some of you are dog breeders. Work in a shelter. Or somebody you're dealing with works in a shelter. Let's see. Yeah, some of you are artists, hip-hop artists. Yeah, I got Mike as well. On the mic, some of you are singers, rappers, stand-up comedians. Whatever it is you do, you use a mic. You stand in front of a crowd. Let's see, anything else, Spirit? Save your tears for another day. Vic. Somebody's name is Vic. You need to save your tears, Vic. I don't know if that song randomly came up. We got Mick as well. Somebody's name could be Mick. Gimmick. Something could feel gimmicky. Some of you have the Chinese zodiac of the pig. Or the years of the pig. I don't know what the years are, but look those up. Whoever, somebody you're dealing with, or you have that Chinese zodiac. Some of you could wear wigs or make wigs. And I also got cigs. Some of you smoke cigarettes, and you should stop. Okay? Because I hate to say it, but I'm hearing cancer. Try to quit. The sooner the better, so you can prevent it. I also have HPV on here, which it's a virus, right? Okay. And I think that's all we're gonna get today with that. So, all right. With those messages, let's get into the cards. We'll start with these. I'm just gonna do 2 decks today. Whatever I'm being called to do in general, but I'm gonna stick with 2. Feels right. Don't look at my shuffling. Look at my other videos. I am not the best shuffler. Okay. We're here for the messages, not to judge me based off my shuffling abilities. So, God, Source, Spirit, those who are with us for our highest good, protect us during these messages and give us the messages that the collective needs to hear. What card is that? You are a star. Like I said, you are meant to be on TV. Some of you are meant to be on TV. Some of you are going to, like I said, you were going to be a shining star player. I love how that card was just hanging out. It was like, it kept popping out. I was like, what card is that? Okay, Spirit, any other cards we need? What other messages does the collective need? Only those of the highest good, please. Any other messages, Spirit? Is that it? Save your tears for another day. That song is still... Ooh. That one was like... Oh, that's way too many. Okay, I was told to keep them. All right, let me look at what we got here. So the vibe I'm getting with this card is something is coming in, and it's gonna be like, it's like giving like thief in the night energy, like a very unexpected energy. And it's going to be some sort of like deep transformation, which is it's gonna be a lot of shadow work. Like you're gonna be facing a lot of fears, a lot of aspects of you that have been kind of hidden in the dark. Whatever that is coming in for you it's coming in quickly. Like it is chasing you down. And like I said, it's gonna come in like a thief in the night. Okay. I don't know why I've run away. It feels like you're like running. You're running from like the darkness, whatever it is, like these like feelings you're having, like the worrisome feelings, like the feelings of inadequacy, you know, the feelings and the thoughts that you kind of keep hidden in the dark, you kind of suppress. You're running away from them. But it doesn't matter how far you run away from it. Like, whatever is coming in for you it is chasing you down. Spirit is like, you are ready for this. Stop running. Like, you are meant for this, okay? Okay? Stop running. And you might be feeling a little lost, like I said. You got anxiety. You're a little worried. And you're kind of feeling like, why me? You know, or the feelings that you're having that are like chasing you down. These are feelings that you've been like keeping locked up within you, and you've been avoiding. And you have this feeling that you're like, oh, like I can't get out of it. I can't get away from it. And you've been running, and it's been kind of like making you feel like directionless, confused, that you don't fit in, or you're not up for this task or situation that is like meant for you. But you are, okay? You know why? Because you're moving forward, okay? We're getting out of this energy and we're moving forward. And what's wild about it is this card was next to this card. It's next to the star card. You're going from feeling lost, confused, directionless, running from your problems, unable to let go, and you're moving forward into this energy, you know, walking into the unknown, like being brave, like taking in that leadership role and being brave about it, not even second guessing it, and walking into your purpose because you're meant for this. It's like the dream I had. It's very much so like you're told, okay, you ready to go? You ready for it? And you're like, yes, let's do it. Like walking, you're like, you don't know what's next, but you're like, let's go. But this is what's next. Now, it is going to take, it's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some knowledge, which you know, like we discussed earlier, you possess the knowledge. Like in the mindfulness reading we had, the wisdom that you have gained throughout life, throughout just living, it's beyond just like knowledge that you've gained from reading books, from watching, you know, documentaries, whatever it may be. It's beyond that. Like the knowledge that you have gained through living your life and stumbling, making mistakes, getting back up, trial and error. You're going to be applying it. It's it's a part of this purpose, this position, this leadership role, this spotlight. The spotlight's going to be on you. And the spotlight is going to be on the wisdom that you've gained. It's also going to be on, like I said earlier, I believe your throat chakra is a part of it. I feel like you're going to be telling your story. You're going to be talking about your history. You're going to be talking about what you've learned in life. And you're also going to be writing about it. And whether that's like through books, you know, songs, whatever it may be, you're going to be writing about it. You're going to be speaking about it. It's going to be published in some way. People are going to know your story. And like I said, all this knowledge, you have all this knowledge, all this wisdom. And Spirit is like, it's time. You are the star player. And what makes you the star player is your story. Okay? It's the wisdom that you have learned and you are meant to share. And this is going to be birthing, like my dream, it's going to be birthing a new beginning, a new life. Whether that's like an actual life or just like a rebirth of your life in its entirety. But it's like a new birth of creativity, a new beginning. You're going to be nurturing your inner gifts. You're going to be nurturing other people, all the parts of you that you neglected, all the parts of you that you ran from in the past. 1155. All the parts of you that you kept hidden. You're going to be nurturing those. And instead of like feeling lost and confused about it and running away, you're going to be shining light on it, nurturing it, and connecting with other people, helping other people. And this also makes me think of like the waiting room, like the in-between stage, because pregnancy, it takes 9 months, right, to birth something new. It's like you're pregnant right now. You might be actually pregnant, or it's just like the energy of like waiting. You're birthing something new, and whatever it is, you just need to continue writing it out. Okay? Getting your material together. So then when it's time to step into that light, when it's time, you'll have everything you need. Okay? Now, this card came out, and it's giving me the vibe that, like, for one, this is going to be something you're going to be doing until old age. Like, this is something that you're meant to do lifelong. But also, like, if those of you who are actually birthing a new life or having a rebirth in general, like whoever your partner is right now, this is the one. It's going to be lifelong. But I'm also getting the vibe that, like, you know, when I think of somebody who's lived a long life, that means they've endured a lot of lessons in their past. They've gained a lot of wisdom. And some of you too might be older, and you might feel like, you know, like it's too late for you. But I feel like you guys are going to be that representation of, like, age doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. This can happen at any time. Divine timing. Trusting divine, trusting God, trusting your higher power, and listening and moving when you're told to move, despite how old you might be. Like, you're going to be that representation for people. that never give up. It can happen at any time. My right ear is ringing. Now I got this card, the animal card. Elephant represents luck. I'm seeing the jaguar, and that's kind of the same card here, right? The one that was chasing you down. God's like, it's coming in, whether, you know, stop running, it's coming in, right? But jaguars represent like fast forward movement, taking action, confidence. I'm really getting that vibe that it's like that these are like the spirit animals you need to embody. It's going to happen quickly, but you're gonna be feeling confident, because this is like you are going to be living authentically and unapologetically as yourself. So it's going to feel natural, like it's not going to feel forced. I don't know what the monkey represents, but the monkey is touching the crown chakra. You should look up what the monkey, the spirit meaning of a monkey is. It might be helpful. But protect your crown chakra. And when I see this bird, I'm not quite sure what the bird is, but I get the canary vibe. And I'm hearing like what sings to your soul. So like some of you might be artists, you might be musicians. Some of you need to sing more too, in general. But it could be a part of your purpose. Okay? Whatever show or whatever way that you're gonna show out, it might involve music of some sort. And the last card I got was the people card. You're gonna be meeting all different walks of life. I feel like you're gonna be coming into union with people that are like-minded, people that want to hear you too. And I get the vibe that some of you felt like this person before, kind of like out of the loop within the communities that you were in before, but it's like spirit's like, nah, come with me. I'm about to bring you into the people that are just like you. You're about to be put into circles that you never thought that you'd be put into. But spirit's like, this is meant for you. You're supposed to be in these circles because you are a leader. It's beautiful energy. I love it. Let's see. Anything else? I might just do just a little out of this one. Okay, Spirit. Any closing out messages? Collective and Spirit. Oh, that was bogus. Shuffling. I'll do one more. We'll just do one more. Earth Angel or Light Worker. You are an Earth Angel. You are a Light Worker. Whatever it is that you do is meant to help uplift the collective, and you are doing that. And it's going to be recognized. Any other messages, Spirit? Mind games. Set boundaries, okay? There are people who are trying to play mind games with you, trying to control what you do, your energy. They're trying to get into your head, trying to keep you from what's to come. Because they know that you serve a greater purpose, but they love how you serve them right now. So you need to set firm boundaries and focus on you. okay? Don't let people keep you from your purpose. Cleanse your space. Clean your house. Drink lots of water. Sage, frankincense, Palo Santo, 417 hertz. Open your windows. Just cleanse your space as often as you can. Shower. Cleanse your body. Whether it's spiritual baths, showers, do it daily, okay? That extra, read all about it. Like I said earlier, gossip girl vibe. There's a lot of gossip, a lot of people are talking. But I don't get, like I get the vibe that some people are like, oh, why her, why him, why them? But also some people are like, oh, they knew you were meant for this, and you're finally starting to get the recognition, and people are talking about it. They were like, we knew it. We knew it, and here, now it's happening. And some of it's ironic though too, because some of those people, you know, they never give you your flowers, but they want to give you your 211. They want to give you your flowers now that you're getting recognition. Okay. An Aries, you might be an Aries. Someone you're dealing with might be an Aries. You know, whoever is trying to block you might be an Aries. It's giving father figure, boss. And also Aries season. When is Aries season? Is that March? Let's go Aries, Taurus. January, March, April, May. No. Is it March, May? Oh, I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But something about Aries season is significant. That change might be taking place in Aries season, but the in-between stage, the space between. Let's see, any other messages, Spirit? Way too many cards. Age gap, 2222. 22 on the clock. Age gap. Could be an age gap between you and the person that you're with, your lifelong partner. Makes me think of that elderly person card, old age card. There's a age gap between you two. Or like I said, an age gap between what people believed success should be at, but success reaches people at any age. It's all about divine timing. Any other messages, Spirit? Oh. Caring person. You are a caring person. The person that you are with is a caring person. People look up to you. They look at you as a caring person, which is why you are chosen to be in this leadership position. Aquarius. Something about Aquarius season. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. A lot of Aquariuses that I know are leaders as well. Any other messages, Spirit? Oh my gosh. My God. Like I said, don't look at me. It's shuffling. Shapeshifter. You have a shapeshifter around you that is siphoning off your energy, that is trying to distract you, that's trying to get you to put all your effort and time and energy towards them. They're coming off as somebody that is loving and caring, but they're really not. There's also people claiming that you're a shapeshifter. But I wouldn't say that you're a shapeshifter. I'd say that you know how to adapt. Yeah, you're cool, calm, and collective. Cool, calm, and collected. Just keep it cool, calm, and collected. Oh. There's a coven, a group of people that are doing the gossiping. There's a fraud within that coven. Or this coven's trying to say that you're a fraud. But you're not. It doesn't matter what they say, because what's done in the dark always comes to light. And you can't be a fraud if you're chosen, okay? Capricorn season could be significant. You could be a Capricorn. Someone you're dealing with could be a Capricorn. I'm getting the vibe that you're very hardworking. It's giving career vibes, money vibes. The year of the dragon. The year of the dragon. Any other messages? Healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. It's been a theme. Our mindfulness reading is on point. That's why I love doing the mindfulness reads, because it always fits in. This one kept popping up and I didn't take it, and look, it flew out. It's my last one. Generational curse breaker. You are a generational curse breaker. You are going to be the first generational millionaire of your family. Whatever it is you're doing, you are breaking the cycles within your family dynamic. You're just busting loose, okay? People do not see this coming. It's like they knew you were capable of it, but they didn't think that you would do it. And now you're getting the recognition, and they're like, wow. This is beautiful energy. Attitude of gratitude. Be grateful. You're in the waiting room before this big, major life change, this big transition. Any like chaotic feelings you're having, worried feelings you're having, connect with the God in you, connect with your higher power, and try to keep an attitude of gratitude throughout. Because things are going to change rapidly for you in the best way possible. Right, I hope my messages helped you. Have a great day.